Investment challenge day 28. This is going to be the last day unless we have some crazy action tomorrow, but I don't think that'll happen. So I'm going to sum it all up for you, what happened in December. And you have seen me put all these stocks into here and heard the reason behind it as well. If we start from the top or from the beginning, the first two editions were Activision Blizzard and Take-Two Interactive, and this is a bet that gaming will continue to grow. They have GTA, they have World of Warcraft, they have the biggest games, they're really stable companies making money, continue to develop their games, and I just think that it's a good bet if you want to bet for gaming. Then we have Africa Oil. I wanted something in energy. I wanted something that correlates to crude oil, and Africa Oil did get a buy recommendation, which I bought in the call, and it's up 12.66% since then. So pretty much the only one that I had to jump into. That's why you don't have that one on tape, but you can see the price is all transparent. You can see what I bought for and how much. Unfortunately, I didn't get as big pot as I would hope for, so I only have 6,324 kroner of that one. So that's my big regret there. Besqab is today's edition. I want something in real estate. I want something in both private and commercial real estate, and they have that. They have a lot of real estate in Stockholm and Uppsala like that. The financials look good. And it actually retraced from its all-time high, and if we look at the pattern of this the stock or the stock price, it retraced as much as it should to then continue up. So I hope I timed the buy pretty well today. And then we have Betsson. I did a big episode on gaming a couple of days ago, and I had no intentions of buying a casino before I did this analysis, and actually thought that everything looks great, and the only risk with it is the tax situation in more or less the entire world, and that's the same for all gaming companies. And I think this is very well priced into the value at this moment. It was overvalued at 150, but I think it's undervalued now, so it went into the portfolio. They have a Dometic group, and also today's edition. They do these refrigerators that you see in RVs and mobile homes, and they have a really strong position at what they do, and I think they will continue. If you just look at the numbers, they will continue to grow. They'll continue to organically grow, and the stock price will continue to go up. And I also have a couple of bull cases for this company, which is, I think people will continue to prep, or the prepping movement will grow. Basically, the people who think the world will end, and they're looking for ways to be mobile and ways to get around if society collapses, and I think this is good for the Dometic group. I also think that we might very well have more refugee crisis than we actually see today. Just imagine if a country like Egypt would go into crisis, and the amount of people that will flee from there. And I think this will, Dometic Group might be able to help with temporary solutions for this. I also think interest rates will go up, and I think maybe this is a factor that people will start going on luxury vacations and maybe start looking at what other options do we have. Do we have a national vacation? Is that an option? And as I said, they continue to make money as it is now, so all these bull cases just in addition. It's not based on something like this has to happen. And then we have Mobileye, my bet for self-driving cars. And there's a lot of writings about them. They have a high valuation. They more or less ended their cooperation with Tesla, but I think they have a lot more going on than just that. And I think all car companies out there need to look at this, because they do collision avoidance, and that's necessary. Even if you don't want to have a self-driving car, you need it's a good thing that you do not collide with your car. So that's a bet in Mobileye. And then we have Ray-based, and that's my bet in Internet of Things. I want something I think could be both convenient and save money, and that's exactly what they do. They integrate this into the entire building to save on energy cost, and it's a really smooth system if you watch the videos and see the presentation of the product. It looks good. It's a big gamble. They need to prove a lot, and this is I'm buying this for hope, and they have to catch a couple of orders to really show what they're made of, and none of that really happened yet, and that's also why this position is kind of small, because it's a big gamble. Then we have Starbreeze. I talked about that from the beginning. I was hoping to see something more happen in Starbreeze, but it didn't, so I guess I'm gonna have to just go with it anyways. I was either hoping for it to continue to go down to get a cheaper price, or for the stock to show real strength and to buy it from that, but none of that happened. I still like the VR, I still like the games, I still like everything the company does. So I think that the entry price of 1925 is good enough for me. I'm happy with that one too. Then we have Solby, also one of the first ones that I put into the portfolio. I think they're undervalued very much. They're growing, they're doing all the correct things, and I think I would be very surprised if the price is not trading above 110 or even up to 120 pretty soon actually. So very happy with that one. I did consider to add to that position, but I'm just going to keep it there. So that's my 100,000 kroner portfolio, and in exactly a year, we'll see what happens if I manage to pull this challenge off. I want to passively let this portfolio grow, and I'm hoping for 20%. And that's the cutoff for me to think that I pass this challenge. If I can have 120,000 in this account when 1 year passed, I think that I passed my challenge. And then whatever happens with the portfolio, if it goes up, if it goes down, whatever is in here when the year is over, I'm going to donate everything to Cancerfonden in memory of my friend Patrick, who recently passed away from cancer. So that's it for this challenge. It was a very fun one. I hope that I inspired someone to save money or invest money. And thanks for watching.